So hey Smears, I'm back with another video for the beatdowns fights. If you're hearing wind, I have a fan on right now, so I'm gonna get into the fights here. I got 5 fights going away here. The first one is Doctor Fate going against Megatron. I got Carnage going against Phage. So basically, Carnage from the second Venom movie versus Phage in The Last Dance. I got Venom versus Gru. I got Tai Long versus Beast. The last one is Emperor Palpatine versus Darth Malgus. So the first fight is Dr. Fate versus Megatron. But who would actually win the fight? So Megatron is obviously physically strong and plenty ruthless. Like, he is a great fighter too. But there are different versions of Megatron, like Dark of the Moon and stuff like that. But Megatron can pretty much use his strength and throw that right in the fight. But basically, I think the main problem for Megatron here is he's fighting against a sorcerer. So basically, Dr. Fate is like one of the most overpowered heroes, period in the DC universe. But still, Dr. Fate is surprisingly powerful. Like, he overpowered Black Adam in the Black Adam movie, but he was actually sending clones after clones at Black Adam. But surprisingly, Fate's clones are physically strong too. Even he can make illusions, shields, and constructs. Like, he was in 2 fights. He was in the Black Adam fight, but he also fought against Sabak, which is the main villain of that movie. So I think between the 2 characters, I think Dr. Fate will actually win that fight. So the next fight is Carnage versus Phage. But who would win the fight? So Venom, well, basically in Venom 2, let there be Carnage. Carnage was only a 1 movie, so Unlimited do only 1 film. So the thing is with Carnage, he was actually surprisingly really strong. Like, he's like basically just going all chaos of carnage everywhere he goes. But he's actually strong enough to just basically like chuck around helicopters out of the air. Like, he's actually strong enough to actually overpower Venom. Like, pretty much beginning of the fight, Venom did have the upper hand, but Carnage was overpowering Venom. But how about Phage? The thing with Phage, though, is Phage is more like bulkier, more like, basically Phage is the slower one out of the 2, but he's big and bulky. But Phage actually has the ability to actually, basically, his fists go really big. So basically, when he was fighting against Xenophage, he was actually surprisingly almost winning that fight. That's how strong Phage is. But even with those big fists, they can actually basically knock Carnage out in a fight. This is a close fight, but I think Phage would definitely win that fight. The next fight is Venom against Gru. So who's actually winning between the 2? So to me, I'm not a big fan of Despicable Me movies, but I think my favorite one has to be the 4th one. There are 4 movies of Despicable Me. So Gru is actually pretty much legit superhuman. Like, he's a great hand-to-hand fighter, has local attack and gear, but I don't think his attack and gear is going to do much against Venom. Like, basically Venom throughout the Venom movies, he was pretty much winning all of his fights. Like, exploiting his weaknesses too. Like, explaining a fireball explosion, Venom was still attached to Eddie. But even in the second movie too, like when he exploited the high-pitched noise, Venom was still attached. So yeah, Symbiote is quite strong, but tough to his weaknesses now. So I think between the 2, Gru might be able to win with his weapons and stuff. But because Venom has taken pretty much everything what Gru has in his arsenal, like Basically, yes, Groot's main weapon is the ice ray gun, but Venom is actually strong enough to basically, if like for example, if like Groot like freezes his fist, Venom can just do that and just smash the ice. So yeah, I don't really see Groot winning that fight. So I think Venom is actually winning that fight, in my opinion. But I want you guys' input too. So the next fight is Tai Lung against Beast from the X-Men. But who's actually winning between the two? Well, obviously these guys are both strong. That's their main strength here. But the main advantage what Beast has, he has a regeneration healing factor. But surprisingly, Beast is actually strong enough to flip over Juggernaut over his head. That is insane. Like, flipping over Juggernaut over Beast's head? Yeah, Beast is way stronger than Tai Lung here. Like, you gotta remember, Beast has claws and way more faster and agile than Tai Lung. Like, Beast is literally my favorite character in all of the X-Men. Like, Tai Lung is actually my favorite character in the Kung Fu Panda series. But he's surprisingly fast and agile and a great fighter. But if Beast gets his claws onto Tai Lung's not winning that fight. So I believe Beast wins that one. So the last one is Emperor Palpatine against Darth Malgus. So basically two Sith Lords going head to head. But who actually will win in a fight? So Darth Malgus is in a series called The Old Republic. But he's a Sith warrior. So he's crazy strong. A crazy raw power force user and a great duelist. But Palpatine just doing this for longer. Like, he fought against Windu. Yeah, didn't do well in that fight. But still, fought in the Clone Wars, fighting against Darth Maul and Savage. Yeah, that's way better, too. So, yeah, I'm pretty sure Palpatine will win that fight. So that are the fights I lined up in this video. I'll be like this. So like, subscribe. So, bye for now.